Hello friends, I am Mr. Sanjay K. Bhadke, presently working as an assistant professor at Department of Civil Engineering, Tulsiramji Gaikwad-Patil College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur. Friends, today's our topic is traffic study and our subject is Transportation Engineering 1. Up to today, we have completed the three topics which are related with the various geometric design of the roads, what type of various material those who are using for the road construction. We also discuss about the various side distance and others requirement of the course. But today we are going to discuss about the traffic study. Basically, traffic study is related with the various aspects of the traffic engineering. When we are as a road users or as a drivers, when we are moving on the vehicles, we should follow some rules and regulations. So all these rules and regulations, sign and signals, calculations of the traffic volumes and traffic study, these are the very important factors, and if we obey all these factors, we follow all the rules and regulation, so in that condition we can avoid the various road accidents. So traffic study is very important thing. So student, let's see what are the various concepts which come under the traffic study. First, we define what do we mean by the traffic engineering. It is that phase of the engineering which deals with the planning and geometric design of street, highway, and about the lands and with traffic operation theorem. Normally, in case of traffic engineering, we are using IRC's rules and regulations, that is Indian Road Congress, which has been introduced in 1934. So as per the recommendations, we have some rules which come under this traffic engineering. In one of the important point, that is 3 E's of traffic engineering, which is normally related with our psychology. The student, what do you mean by 3 E's of traffic engineering and how these are important? Basically, these 3 E's include enforcement, education and engineering. So let's discuss about the enforcement. Basically, enforcement is usually made through the traffic laws, regulations and control. When being a road user, we should follow all the traffic rules, regulations. So following these rules and regulation is the part of enforcement. Education may be possible by sufficient publicity through school and television, and its aim at improving the human factor in traffic performance. We know that, or when I was in school, there are many programs was conducted which are related with the awareness regarding the road users, regarding to the road usings, awareness about the traffic engineering. So this education is very important. First, we should educate about the various traffic rules and regulation, and we should forward all this information to other people so that every can follow these traffic rules, and this way we can avoid the accidents and there will be the proper awareness regarding this traffic engineering. The third point is engineering. We know that engineering is play a very important role for the design, construction and maintenance of the highways and others roadways. Basically, it is also deal with the improvement of road geometry. we can providing additional road facility and installation of suitability design traffic control devices. So one person should have the engineering knowledge. He can use that engineering knowledge for the construction of the road. So this way, these three is are very important, which include enforcement, education, and engineering. Now, students, we are going to discuss about the traffic control devices. Basically, if we have to follow some rules and regulations, so in that case, there are some devices that should be used, and we all are know that we are familiar with these devices. So this device includes first signs. When we are moving on the roads, we can find the various types of signs are there, which are useful and which give the information to the road user. So this sign include the a regular type of sign. For example, turn right, turn left, go straight. These are the regular type of sign. Some warning signs will be there. The railway tracks is in forward direction. School is ahead. Reduce the speed of your vehicles. Go slow. Childrens are there. So when we are finding this type of signs on the road, then it is called as the warning type of sign. And some are the information type, like medical or hospital is ahead, petrol pump is ahead, school is ahead, hotel is ahead. Many times we are finding this type of signs are on the road. So all these signs are come under the informative type. So basically there are three type of sign. One is regulatory, warning, and informative. And then we also know about the signals. Basically we have seen three type of signals: road signal, one is red, second one is green, and third one is yellow. So they all are called the fixed type of signals. There are some manually operated signal, traffic activated signals, penetration signals, and special traffic signals. When we are moving on the road, we have find various types of marking on the road. These marking are the pavement marking, curb marking, object marking, reflector units, and delineators. Basically, we are using all this type of marking for the informative. The person those are using this road, the driver should get some indication, he should get some information, so that there will not be any type of accident. So in that case we are using this type of marking. We always see some white colors and yellow color strips on the roads. So all these strips we are using for the as a informative marking, which give the information to the road user. So you can see already I discussed that these are the three traffic signs, where you can see how they are indicated various regulations, warning, and informations. And all these are important that drivers or road users can get the information, and all this type of information is comfortable and one can drive safely on the road. And this is familiar, or all you are familiar with the various type of traffic signals. The traffic signal are control devices which could be alternatively direct the traffic to stop and proceed at intersection using the red, green traffic light signals automatically. The main requirement of traffic signals are to draw attention, provide meaning and time to respond, and to have a minimum waste of time. So in regard to our safety, this traffic signals is also plays an important role. Basically there are three type of signal. One is red, second one is green, and third one is blue. We know that red indicate that one should take the responsibility of stop. The green indicate you can move, and yellow indicate that you should be ready for moving. So everyone should follow these traffic signals so that we can overall avoid the various types of accident on the road. There are some advantages of signal as well as some disadvantages. What are the advantages of the signals? They provide orderly movement of traffic and increase the traffic handling capacity of most of the intersection at the grid. It reduces the accident, notably right angle collisions. Pedestrian can cross the road safety at the horizontal intersection. The signal allows crossing of heavy traffic flow with safety. Signal provide a chance to crossing traffic of minor road to cross the path of continuous flow of traffic stream at a reasonable interval of time. The quality of traffic flow is improved by forming compact platoon of vehicles. Provide all the vehicles move at approximately same speed. Automatic traffic signal may work out to be economical when compared to the manual control. Then what are the various disadvantages of signal? Fast moving vehicles may cause rear end collision at signalized intersection. Improper design and location of signal may lead to violation of control system. Failure of signal due to electric power failure or any other defect may cause confusion to the road users. So these are the some disadvantages of signal, and while following this various road signal, we should consider all these advantages and disadvantages. What are the various types of the traffic signal? So first is traffic control signal, which include the fixed time signals, manual operated signals, automatic type of signals, पेडिट्रेशन सिग्नल्स. पेडिट्रेशन मतलब दोज पीपल दोज आर यूजिंग द रोड, जो पैदल चलते हैं, दैट टाइप ऑफ पीपल. एंड स्पेशल ट्रैफिक सिग्नल. These are the various types of the signal, and as per the requirement of the location we are using these signals. We also discussed about the marking and for giving the various information and to avoid the any type of collisions on the road. Marking plays a very important role. The road or traffic marking are made up of line pattern, symbol or reflector on the pavement, curb side of the island or on the fixed object within or near the roadways. And I hope you all are seen various types of yellow and white type of marking on the road. The traffic marking may be called special sign, intend to control, warn, guide or regulate the traffic. Basically, this marking is useful to guide and regulate the traffic. Marking are made using the paint in contrast with the color or brightness of the pavement or other background. Contrast with the color is very important with the background, otherwise it will not be clearly visible to the road user. Light reflecting paints are also commonly used for the traffic marking. In order to ensure the marking are seen by the road user, the longitudinal line should at least 10 cm thick and traverse line should be made in such a way that they are visible at sufficient distance in advance to give road user adequate time to respond. So when you are using this marking, it should have a particular type of thickness. Otherwise, there will be the less visibility of this type of patterns on the road, and it will be harmful for the road users. So if someone want a safe and comfort ride on the road, so everyone should follow this type of marking and follow all the rules and regulations of traffic so that we can reduce the various types of accident. Now there is a classification of various types of marking, and they can be classified as a pavement type of marking. We know that there are two type of pavement. One is the rigid pavement and second one is the flexible pavements. So the marking those we are using on the pavement is called as the pavement type of marking. Curb marking, object marking, reflector unit marking. These are the various types of marking those we are using. Now the next point, and already we have seen today in the videos regarding to the parking system. Basically there are two important parking system. One is the on-street parking system and second one is the off-street parking system. So basically in last class I have shown you video regarding to this on-street parking and off-street parking, and I hope you have understand how this parking are important as per the locations and site. So student, here you can see these are the various types of parking. The various types of car are there on the road, and at the side of car you can see various types of marking with the white color. Uh, at some spot these are the complete white line is there, or at some part there is a dotted white line. So when you find this type of parking on the road, then this type of parking is called as the on-street parking. We have some provision on the road and we are providing some space on the road which can be used for the parking. So that is called as the on-street parking. And in on-street parking all the vehicles are parked behind to each other. You can see in these pictures, this is called as the on-street parking. This is another type of parking. So here you can see some car are parked inclined to each other. So there are various types of parking layout. When we park the vehicles in 45-degree, 60-degree or 90-degree, then it is called as the various parking slot or pattern. So in first figure you can see all the vehicles are parked to each other in 90-degree. In second figure you can see these vehicles are parked at an angle of 60-degree. In third you can see the vehicles are parked at an angle of 45-degree. And in last figure you can see it is parked at an angle of 30-degree. And in left side one colored photo is shown where you can see various parking slot which is normally used for the road parking, and these are very useful because in that case we can minimize the space and maximum car or vehicles can be parked on the road. This is the another picture where you can see the various off-street parking. It may call as the surface type of parking slot. So in first figure there are parking slots, and by paying you can park your vehicles here. In second figure you can see this is the modern type of parking where one complete vertical building has been provided for the parking, and in front of big mall we are using this type of parking because there is the less space is available. So in that case we are using this type of parking. In last two figures you can see a big open ground is provided for the parking slot. And when we are providing this type of parking, so in that case the person will get the comfort that he have park his vehicle on the safe side. I have taken some pictures from others country. So you can see here, these are the various slots which are available on the road, where there are many vehicles are parked in behind to each other. So this is one of the pattern. On this pattern you can park the vehicles on the road, and in right side you can see the other vehicles can move properly. So it is a big lane. So here near about 4 lanes are provided for the parking, and in last lane there is a movements of traffic. You can see in this picture, this is a underground type of parking. So here various slot has been provided as a parking area. Here you can see all the cars or vehicles are parked properly, and various types of ventilations and lightings are provided on this point. So when there is this type of parking, so one can say that his vehicle is safe, and this way or this type of parking is normally available in various big mall or big industries. And when we are doing this type of off-street parking, so we can reduce the traffic volume on the road, and it is a safer type of parking. Nowadays in metro countries, in metro cities, we are providing this type of parking. This may be surface parking or underground parking is also. Here you can see these are the various parking slots are provided. Here one portion has been allotted for the car parking, and everyone can get a separate slot where he can park his vehicle. And once we are parking our vehicles in that type of way, so in that case we can uh, understand that this is to the safer side. Nowadays in India, we are using these various types of parking slot in malls. We are using this type of parking slot um, on various big bazaar. So also in previously we have seen one a vertical building has been provided for the parking. So day by day there is a big problems of the parking in crush area like bazaar or market. So if we are going there with the four wheeler, so every time this point will be arise where to park our vehicles. So nowadays the private companies and private peoples are providing this type of parking, so that we can safely park our car there. And there are various type of parking pattern. Already we discussed that the car can be parked in 90 degree, the car can be parked in 60 degree, 45 degree, or 30 degree. Or and we know that parking may be parallel type of parking may be perpendicular type of parking. The main motto to use this type of various pattern for the parking is to reduce the space, and in minimum area the maximum parking should be available. So I hope student you can understand today's our concept which is regarding to the parking. So in today's class mainly we are discuss about the what do you mean by the traffic engineering. Also we are discuss about the three E's of engineering, and then we discuss about the parking pattern. So there are various types of parking. That parking pattern already we discuss: angled parking, straight or parallel parking. So in this figure you can see this is one industrial area where all the vehicles are parked to nose to each other. So this is also one of the parking type where each vehicle is perpendicular to each other. Same time, vehicles are parallel to each other. So as per the requirement of the site, as per the requirement of industries, and as per the available open area, we are designing the parking. So these are the various parking slot. We already discussed about this parking slot, and as per the requirement we are providing this parking. So student, I hope that in today's class the various point those we have discussed you may understand. Basically we discuss about the threes of engineering. We also discuss about the what do you mean by the traffic signal, what are the importance of traffic signal, what are the various types of sign, why one should follow these signs and signal, because following the traffic rule is a psychological behavior. But if you want to reduce the road accident in India, everyone should follow all these traffic rules. He should follow all sign and signal, which is beneficial for us and our future generation. I hope you understand today's topic, and let's in next class we are going to discuss about the traffic volume and traffic studies in the deep. Thank you very much.